Welcome to the Bookbibuli podcast and welcome to a brand new series, Accepto Exceptions. It's all about accepting exceptions and differences, which is a crucial aspect of fostering a diverse and inclusive society. Embracing exceptions and differences is like adding vibrant hues to a canvas. It creates a masterpiece full of depth and intrigue. And this idea is beautifully illustrated by the books which are going to be part of this series: The Boy in the Dress, George's Secret Key to the Universe, um, Project Hail Mary, and When Stars Are Scattered. They all give us a poignant look at life. These books show us that celebrating differences not only enriches our lives, but also creates a more vibrant and inclusive world. So let's start embracing exceptions, which means acknowledging that deviations from the norm are not just tolerable, but can be enriching as well. So, welcome to a new series.
Dennis was unique. What made him so, you might wonder? The title of this book offers a hint. Delightful, unexpected, and laugh out loud funny. The Boy in the Dress delivers all the charm and wit you'd expect from the co-creator of Little Britain. Welcome to the Bookbibuli podcast. David Walliams' enchanting debut novel will captivate and amuse both children and adults. And we have Reeham with us today to talk about this book. Hey Reeham.
Hello, I'm Reeham. You can call me Mia. We're friends now. I'm 13 and I'm the author of Bobo and the Magic Cloak, which was published by Bare Bones. I'm also the author, well, not author, but I've also been published in the Hoogly Review and in Lucky Jefferson. That's an achievement, all right.
Wow, Reeham, aka Mia, I am super impressed and ever so glad to meet you. Let's talk about our mutual friend Dennis here. Let's talk about Dennis's character evolution throughout the story.
The way I see it is that Dennis's character development goes as so. An average boy, just that. An average boy who enjoys fashion. An average boy who is dressing up in girls' clothes. A boy who just dresses different. The thing which I love about the development is that there is a reason behind it. That he does this because it reminds him of his mom. But what I love the most about this is that there's no stereotype of him wearing a dress. His entire development of his character is that he likes wearing dresses and such, and he goes on a simple yet difficult mission to find him and make others accept him.
I endorse your view. Dennis is just a boy who likes fashion and wears a dress. But the reaction, oh boy. We shall eventually come to that, but before that, we must talk about the support cast, such as Lisa, Darvish, Mr. Hawtrey. How do they all influence Dennis's story?
Characters like Lisa, Dravish, or Mr. Hawtrey all have significant meanings in the story and represent people who you could meet in real life. Lisa, for example, is the person who first introduces even the idea of dressing up and supports Dennis from the start. Dravish, as another example, is that he gets surprised at first, but even so, supports Dennis and even asks how it felt and such rather than shaming Dennis. Get a friend like Dravish. Then we have Mr. Hawtrey. Now, I must say, I have heavy distaste for him. His character in sense that no character development can change. However, he's also very hypocritical, which I also dislike. But that hypocrisy gives a major reality check to the reader, and the sad reality that is made clear. Most people find it disgraceful for a boy in a dress. That's all. I still dislike Mr. Hawtrey, but I also give some recognition to Travish's mom for supporting Dennis so quickly and even giving tips, which even surprised Dennis.
I dislike him as well, Mr. Hawtrey, I mean. But the book addresses the concept of identity and self expression really well. The reactions of Dennis's family, friends, and community um, impact his journey. So let's talk about that entire concept, identity and self expression.
Now, this is the reason why I adore this book and all 22,585 words. It does not follow the stereotype that men who do things that are classified as feminine are gay or homosexual in any way. When I first read the book, I was thrilled that it talked about a boy who liked dressing up, did sports, wasn't gay just because he dressed up, and told some real life issues in a fun, child friendly way. Reactions from Mac or Dravish's mom, or even Miss Windsor and Raj's all somewhat affected Dennis, which I am happy about. And the book also shows the range of emotions and value even one person can hold. I love Raj and Dravish's mom's reaction the most. The way Dennis felt at peace at last in the end was incredible. With everyone supporting him, truly brings a tear to my internal organs. That at first he was worried about others' judgment, but now at peace knowing he doesn't have to worry about anyone's opinion.
This is the second time we are together on the Bookbibuli platform. However, this time we are on different sides of the table. This time I get to interview you. So tell us, what do you think about the Bookbibuli North Star program?
So, my opinion may not hold the most value, but I must say the program is really good for those who plan to go abroad for studies or who just simply want to accelerate their reading skills. Now, I myself am not a reader. However, the program really shows that reading is very important and and that it is very vital for life and such, ranging from numbers to letters to even deep meaning phrases. That is so cool.
David Walliams is known for his humor. It's kind of, copyrighted humor, I would say. So his entire use of humor to tackle very serious subjects, especially in this book. How did you take it?
Now, this is my first David Wa. Oh gosh, this is my first David Walliams book, and I must say that it's got me hooked. The art style, the comedic humor, the sweet ending, and the realistic topic, which is served on a platter in pure perfection, that even children will understand. Now, I haven't read his other works, nor, sorry, nor did I know about him before reading The Boy in the Dress. However, I do believe that it is a great introduction to his other writings. In fact, if you search on Google, or at least when I was researching, the best book to start from David Walliams is The Boy in the Dress.
Well, Mia, I think that we all read and the books tend to affect us, our psyche, our surroundings, they enhance our understanding. So, The Boy in the Dress, what did it make you feel? Did it change your perspective on any issue?
No, it didn't actually change any of my perspectives because I was always believing that clothing and fashion should be unigender. It's just clothing, no crime. In fact, a man who has the confidence to put on a dress is incredible. The book just enforced my belief and made me glad that I wasn't alone when I think this way. Actually, my first OC, original character, is a femboy slash cross-dresser, which means he wears things like dresses and skirts, but that doesn't essentially mean he's homosexual or whatnot. I mean, he is, but not for his choice of clothes. His wardrobe and personal preferences are not connected in any way, which I was happy to see in reading the book.
That's correct. One's wardrobe and one's sexual orientation are completely different things, and I don't think they need to be connected. But in this case, who would you believe is the intended audience for the boy in the dress? Because I think that different age groups might perceive the story very differently.
Now, I must admit, even I got confused in the beginning on what age group is best. However, I strongly believe that it is targeted to young adults, as in the point that kids these years or these days are more mature and will understand better, but also enjoy the light fragrance of humor. Sure, any age can read the book, but I genuinely feel that it was made for the young adults. But just to say, that doesn't mean an old person can't enjoy it as well.
Based on the ending of the book, what do you think might happen next in Dennis's life? And tell me, would you be interested in a sequel?
Oh, yes, yes, yes. This is the question I have been waiting for. If there was a sequel, I would wait for 13 hours like it was a Stray Kids concert. I absolutely adore the book and would love to see what happens next. However, I may not be the most thrilled about sequels for children's books in general because I feel it ruins the essence of the ending. However, I do believe if The Boy in the Dress came out with a sequel, I will try it because there can be more to the story and maybe see character development as well. The book in general is great. However, if it does not or does have sequel, I will not mind either way. And for what is to come in Dennis's life may not have much to come other than his career choices being rendered because of judgment, but that's what I like. He's still an average person living an average life and an average home, just with a fashion sense, with a more positive approach to life as well. I'd like to say that's a win. That's the best life to have. No drama, no extra pressure, or anything. Just an average life with some also average friends. Slight sidetrack, but we see in many books or media forms or cartoons or animes, etc., of these incredible dramatic lives that we can't have. I honestly am so glad that Dennis was still a normal schoolboy. He wasn't crazy popular, but he was treated like anyone else, which is just perfect.
So let's both wait for the sequel. And thank you for being with us today.
Now, thank you for giving me this opportunity, Bookbibuli. It was also an honor to be here, and thank you again. Thank you, listener, for listening to my review of my favorite book, The Boy in the Dress, and my other small rants in between. I hope to see you guys soon. Bye bye!
Dennis meets Lisa, and they bond over their shared interest in fashion. Dennis expresses his frustration about boys' clothes being boring. Lisa suggests he try on a dress she made. I think all those rules about what people can and can't wear are boring. Surely everyone should be able to wear whatever they like. Sounds good, right? A story that challenges gender roles and stereotypes. Dennis disguises himself as a girl to wear a dress, but I felt that boys should be able to wear dresses without pretending to be or passing off as girls. And also, I didn't understand why he had to wear high heels to school. I don't feel like wearing high heels anywhere. Despite this, the underlying message is heartwarming. Kids should be free to wear what they want. Bullying is wrong, and equally wrong are stereotypes. So that is enough of sermonizing on the book. And now it's time for Bookbibuli Read Record. David Walliams' writing style is characterized by whimsical humor, engaging storytelling, and relatable characters. He balances a fast-paced narrative with heartwarming moments. And that is why, possibly, his books are appealing to both children and adults. The language is accessible and playful. It is normally filled with witty dialogues, ensuring that the readers remain captivated. The books are ideal for children aged 8 to 12 who enjoy humorous and adventurous tales but with moral lessons. The books leading to this book are And Tango Makes Three, Mr. Stink, and Biscuits, Bands, and Very Big Plans. And the apt successor would be The Story of Ferdinand by Monroe Youth. Until next week, better read, read tough.